Come to order. I'll say this again prior to the secretary calling the roll. The mics are always hot, so individuals here at the table, take note. Members of the audience, be aware. So with that, Madam Clerk or Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll?
Senator Rocky Adams.
Here.
Senator Gibbons.
Here.
Senator Neal. Senator Thayer.
Here.
Senator Thomas.
Here.
Senator Wilson.
Here.
Senator Yates.
Present.
Representative Graham.
Here.
Representative Meade. Representative Miles. Here. Representative Mills.
Here.
Representative Roberts. Representative Brady.
Here.
Representative Stevenson.
Here.
Representative Osborne. Senator Stivers.
Here. Madam Secretary, I do believe there is a quorum, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Quorum being present, the LRC is authorized and prepared to do business. I would ask for you all to look at your books. I think have been provided to everyone that are what we are here to act on. And I would seek a motion to approve the minutes from the May 10th, 2023 meeting.
So moved.
Wait a minute. Accept and indicate as items A through I under staff committee reports, as well as approve items A through K under new business, and accept and refer as indicated in items 1 through 41 under communication. Do we have a motion to do so?
So moved.
Motion and a second. I'm not going to pick that up, but I didn't get it. Is there any question or discussion among the members? All right, seeing none, then I would ask the secretary to please call the roll.
Senator Rocky Adams.
Aye.
Senator Gibbons.
Aye.
Senator Neal. Senator Thayer.
Aye.
Senator Thomas.
Aye.
Senator Wilson.
Aye.
Senator Yates.
Aye.
Representative Graham.
Yes.
Representative Meade. Representative Miles.
Yes.
Representative Neiman.
Yes.
Representative Roberts. Representative Brady.
Aye.
Representative Stevenson.
Yes.
Representative Osborne. Senator Stivers.
Aye. Motion carries. Before we go on, I want to open it up to any new business if there is anything any one of the members wants to say. But I'm going to ask the director. Probably one of the more significant things we did here was adopt the 2024 session calendar. Will this be distributed to members?
When you adjourn this meeting, that process will begin, Mr. President.
Okay, because I know people do want to plan. And as people will note, per the Constitution, this is the earliest possible date we can convene. The first Tuesday after the first Monday of the new year. So with that, any other members seek recognition for any purpose of new business or discussion?
But new business, Mr. President?
Yeah, there's none here, but do you have a question?
I do have new business, and I'm sure this comes as no surprise to Jay Harts. As you know, we just finished the 2023 National Conference of State Legislatures meeting. The next meeting is going to be in Louisville next year. I would like for Jay to give us an update on where we are and what we can do as members of LRC to make sure that we have the best event that NCSL's ever had.
I can make part of that.
Feel free.
Okay, Senator Thomas, let me go through this. We've had various meetings and when Senator Alvarado left, they asked for the replacement. I decided to just go ahead and put myself on as the replacement on the NCSL board. We are well underway to getting our sponsors. I think we have been asked to raise about $2 million. If I'm not badly mistaken, I just actually had a phone call yesterday where we got a $75,000 commitment, but I think we're probably way over half of that right now. And don't think there'll be any problem. We are in the process of discussions now of the substantive portion. As everybody attended those, there were various question and answer sessions with individuals who were not legislators. There was question and answer panels with legislators, and then there were panels with a mix. So that now process is underway, working with Stacy Householder, I would say primarily from NCSL, on what the policy side will look for in 2024. Probably the biggest thing that we have to do is convey messages to NCSL about potential policy discussions. And then the next would be what receptions and basically what I would call the goodwill and advertising of the state as a whole for that which we offer. It is no different than what we did in 6, 10, and 16
16.
and 18 for CSG, SLC, SLC.
Personally, thank you for the time that you carved out to spend in our booth promoting Louisville and the event in Louisville and Kentucky. So thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you, Jay, for that compliment. Mr. President, I would just like to add and ask that as you discuss policy matters and scheduling of the conference, that you seek broad input from that. I know personally, and I've talked with Gerald and with Derek, that we have some ideas about what we'd like to see on the agenda in 2024. So I share that with you. That's that we have those discussions as we move forward to finalizing the schedule, NCSL schedule for the 2024 meeting.
Fair request, and I would suggest you do this. Whatever you have, either supply it to the speaker's office, my office, or to Jay's office. I want to kind of give an example of how this will work. Several of our sponsors have said, well, can we just sponsor one event or one panel? And it was like, no, you can't. But if you have a common issue, let's say Google and whoever else, Amazon and Microsoft may have a common theme on maybe AI. Give us those. We're not going to let Google be the sponsor of an AI panel, because then that depreciates our other individuals. But if there are issues like that, I would suggest that you bring them to us. That the final say will naturally go back to NCSL. They have more of an influence on that than the other components of how we project ourselves and how we show hospitality. But that's where I think they would be very open to our suggestions.
Well, Mr. President, I can assure you that as Gerald and I anyway, come up with ideas for what we'd like to see in the 2024 conference, we will come to you. I can't speak for Derek, but Gerald and I will come to you.
And I would suggest this, Senator Thomas, do not limit them to only the substantive portion of the conference. Any other questions?
I'll just say this, Mr. President. I do know in 16, by the time the conference was over, I think the following state felt a little bit overwhelmed by what we did. I'm not going to mention the state, but
I will.
they were overwhelmed by it. And so here in Kentucky, we know how to throw a party. And so there's no doubt that when people come here next year, that they're going to be ready to go and looking forward to coming to Kentucky. So I just wanted to make that statement to clarify that we are very supportive of what we're going to be doing come next year.
Any other members seeking recognition then? We have a motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
Good.